So I followed through. This is my report on this podcast this day on my point system league. I started last night. When I say started, we started doing specific games during our academy, educating the kids and the players and ourselves as far as what works, what doesn't. And we did a point system league, and you saw what exactly I knew would happen. I've done this before. I did this in 2011 at a West Side complex known to many people, Fear Farm soccer complex. But I've done this before, and it works. I know it works. I've seen it work. It changes the game. It changes development. It teaches the sideline. So I'm a big believer that if we change the rules of the game, I mean, when I say change rules, not the typical U.S. soccer BS rules where everyone has to start at half field before they play their goal kick and stuff like that. It's stupid. You change the point system. I'm smarter than U.S. soccer. I think out of the box, and I don't take your educational courses because I'm smart enough to know that you guys are a bunch of fools and you're teaching things that doesn't matter. We have a youth soccer development problem. We do. Unless we want to identify the proper players, which we won't, we might as well start teaching the ones that are getting identified how to play the game, and that's what I'm telling you right now this day. Point system league, this is what we did. So I made it as simplistic as possible. The rules were, every time you scored a goal, it's worth 1. Every time you connected a pass to your team, +1. So it was equivalent to a goal. So you could literally connect as many passes as possible and get points. So there wasn't fear of playing a short goal kick because you could literally receive the ball, play it back, and get 2 points, lose the ball, get scored on, and it's you're still up 2-1. So connecting passes were the priority. So we took away the fear of getting scored on because it didn't matter. It was only worth a goal. Now, what you notice was the spacing got better. Their touches got better because they weren't as fearful of taking a risk on those because those were their shots. Those were their opportunities, and it changed development. They got tired. They competed. Other rules we had was if you got an assist on a one-touch finish, meaning you had to set up a proper ball for someone to put away on the first touch, that was worth 5 points. If you put the ball through someone's legs, maintain possession, and then connected a pass to your team, it's worth 10. So we're encouraging them to take players on. So these are just basic rules we set up, and games were we did 2 5-minute halves per group we were dealing with, and the scores were 6. There was one game that was 66-65. It was that close. And then we had some games that were skewed. We had one team was 86-35, but they understood the importance of possession. So there's something here. It can definitely change the game. No, I know it can change the game, and we need to change the rules. We need to change the point system in development of our youth. So U.S. soccer, listen to the words of my mouth. I'm smarter than you, and I get I'm coming off horrible right now, but let's just acknowledge something. I'm smarter than you, and so many other people are. The problem is you guys are so hidden into your little ivory towers of making decisions versus really understand the grassroots of our problems. You need to start speaking to people that actually been in the trenches like myself and tried to change the game for everybody versus recruit. I remember one year I was coaching. If you like this podcast, you can tune into my podcast 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. I'm available to you to entertain you about the wonderful world I live in with coaching soccer, just coaching in general. You can tune in. How I do this, it's free. Not only is it free, I get paid. So what are you waiting for? Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm today to get started. AZFC. We're in the West Valley. AZFC. We played Sereno. Sereno was a big club back then. We beat Sereno like 12-0. Now, I'm not a big believer in destroying teams, especially as U8, but you destroy Sereno because we're notorious for recruiting your kids. Literally after the game, 12-0, I get a call from one of my parents, from my star player, who scored maybe like 6 of the goals. Say, hey, we're looking to move our daughter to Sereno. I'm like, why? And they're like, well, they have a speed coach. They have a college identification program where they help transfer kids. I'm like, listen, you want to go, but they're not going to teach your kids, so I'm not going to let them develop the way I'm going to get them developed. And they stayed, but it's that kind of tactics. That's America right there. If you can't beat them, recruit them. And that's why they have all these programs of, let's cater to the parents. Let's do, we have a college resource program, all this stuff. Okay, so that's America. It's about recruiting and not developing. So change the rules of the game. Force them to play a different way. You'll get the parents saying the right thing because they want to win. You'll get the coaches getting them to play differently because they want to win. And you embrace it. Fine. Change the rules. Change the point system. You have to. I'm right. U.S. Soccer, you're not. And I know you'll probably never do this, but I'm going to start it. I'm going to market it. And we're going to change U.S. Soccer from my little backyard in Phoenix. We're going to do it here. And we're going to show the world, well, we show the U.S., here's your opportunity to change the game. We have problems, so we need significant change, and this is a significant, not significant. We need something that's just completely a different way of thinking. We have to do it different in the U.S. Have to. We need the kids combining more. Now, will it produce players all over the place? No. What it'll do is develop a bunch of players. Now, hopefully we can get everyone doing it so we can actually produce the most athletic players with technique, with not the fear of having the ball. And that's what we got in America. Everyone's scared to have the ball. For the most part, we're doing averages here. We need to develop everybody to play a certain way, not scared, willing to take risk, and then that'll develop our top athletes. But if we don't have thousands upon thousands playing the game the right way, we'll never make it. So change the rules to AYSO. The rules need to change. The point system needs to change. So everyone's playing a certain way, so there's true development in this country, because you need everyone playing that way, and it'll spark a different interest. Maybe that'll promote kids to play in their neighborhoods. We need to do something different. We have to do something different. This is different. U.S. Soccer, listen to the words of my mouth once again. Do what I say. Just give me control and mind control of your dumb heads. Think out of the box. It's not black and white. Stop being so system-oriented. Change the way you do things. But you won't, so I'm going to do it for you. All right? Who's going to join me in this fight? Do a point system league. I'll start pushing this stuff on YouTube so you can see videos of it. And then, we'll go from there. But this is what I'm doing. U.S. Soccer sucks, so I'm going to fix it in my little neighborhood in Phoenix, Arizona. And those are my thoughts today. I'm tired. I'm going. Goodbye.